childhood obesity will fuck you up.
Bitch, 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 bitch.
What's happening, my dudes? Zental back in action, and we have a discussion to talk about today. Yeah, I know I've been down this platform for like a month. Whatever. It's been a hell of a month. I don't want to talk about it. What we need to talk about is Teen Vogue's series, The F Word. Literally, I hate saying literally, but literally, childhood obesity will fuck you up. Pardon my language, it's not going to be a pretty video. Teen Vogue's basically fat acceptance bullshit. Yes, fat acceptance is bullshit. I don't care if you're fat, if you're skinny, fuck you, be healthy. Okay? Solve the problem. I'm working on it. You should be working on it. Screw everybody else. You need to be healthy. I've seen this whole thing floating around that, oh, you don't owe anybody your health. Bullshit. You owe you your health. Which is why I'm in debt to myself a freaking million, because I've taken out loans and I can't cash those checks anymore. So, anyways, I got a little head bobble going on. I don't mean to. I get pissy and whatever. Anyways, what we're going to be talking about is my experiences through childhood obesity and things I know about childhood obesity. No, I'm not an expert. Disclaimer, flashing yellow lights. I'm not an expert on this shit. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm a lazy mofo from New York. Woo. Anywho. So, I wasn't always obese. I was bigger, yes, but not obese. I had like an extra 5 pounds on me growing up until I got into school, where I became sedentary. Sedentary? You know the word. Don't judge me. Anyways, and then I started gaining weight and more weight. And I didn't see any problem with it because I was fine. Everything was still fine. It was me being me. But the problems with childhood obesity is the weight you put on damages your body that you cannot fix. You guys know I wear tank tops all the time, but what you don't probably know, I'm going to show you, is I started wearing a bra in 3rd grade because I was so fat. I had a chest developing long before it even should have. And because of that problem, excuse me while I strip my shoulder down. All right. Hold on a second. All right, and because of that problem, you can see where my bra strap usually sits. I literally have disformed bones right there. My bone is cut out from the weight of my having to wear a bra in 3rd grade while my bones were still majorly developing. It's like that on both sides, and I've got issues with my ribs because of the restriction of a bra when I was a child. My ribs are deformed, and my shoulder blades are. My shoulder, not my scapula, my shoulder. You can see it more prominently on this one. It just goes completely down in. So that's one problem, is bone deformity. Being obese as a child, your bones do not have the strength, and they will, I want to say, it's not manipulate, be manipulated by the weight. I have issues with my feet because of the way I stood as a child, because I did not have the strength in my legs to carry the weight I had on me. So it deformed my feet. My muscles lean out now. So when I stand, which I'm working on fixing it, but I lean, it's the outside of my foot, I lean out like this because of everything that happened back then. Because I was overweight. Because I was obese. No. I read the Teen Vogue series. Childhood obesity is not something to piss around with. Kids are getting diabetes, stuff that should not be a problem. I was lucky I didn't get it. My family's always had a shit ton of sugar in the house. I mean, oh my God. Oh, so much. I'm working on improving myself. I had a bad relationship with food because of my childhood obesity. I thought that food was the way to show love. If you're not feeding somebody, you don't love them. I was taught to eat every plate, no matter how hungry you were, because there are, as we all know, starving children in Africa that would kill for what's on your plate. But my weight kept going, and my problems with my bones and my joints and my muscles. I was freaking 16 when my leg seized up for the first time because it could not take the weight I had put on. I don't remember how much I was when I was 16. I know I graduated high school at 200. I graduated high school at 280 pounds. Yes, I was a very, very, very fat, very obese girl. Screw that. I'm not flashy like Tess Holiday or like I think the other lady they had in there was Stewart. She's a model as well. They're obese models. They're not fat models. They're not plus size. They are obese models. They are people that are clinically obese, flaunting around like they're healthy. They are not. I'm not healthy at 360 pounds at what am I, 5'7", 5'8", whatever height I am. There is no way they are healthy. They are in pain. I can tell you that. And childhood obesity is part of the problem here. The F series, yes, I will agree with you should not be made fun of by how you look. You should not be made fun of because you're fat. But if somebody is telling you that you're fat and it's clinically proven you are fat, because, come on, you have people that you know that are skinny as hell and somebody's like, oh, they're so fat. It's like, honey, they're not fat. They are clinically in their healthy weight. Just because you don't know what a healthy weight is anymore does not help you. But anyways, back to the problems. I'm so all over the place and distracted with this because I'm so mad right now. It just pisses me off. Pisses me off so badly. Anyways, as I said, I ended up with a problem with food. Not just thinking food meant love, but it also came down to I needed food all the time. I mean, the portions you get in school, yes, they are made because I don't know if they still do it, but back when I was in school, portion size was because they believed that was your only meal for the day, your lunch meal. I don't know what they do that anymore, but yeah. So I mean, you had like 1,000 and a half calorie lunch because they thought that was your only meal for the day. It was literally insane. And people are opting out of gym, they're opting out of physical activities, and it's getting worse. And I mean, okay, back on topic. back in. I'm really mad at this. This is bull. As I said, yes, you shouldn't be made fun of for how you look. But they're kids and they do that. True. Kids have always done that. People have always judged. You're not going to be able to change that whatsoever. But when it comes down to it, you have muscle deformity, you have bone deformity, like I said, you have joint problems, you end up having more medical conditions because, believe me, once I get fully healthy, which I'm working on, I don't even want to know the damage that's going to be showing up in my body because I have overly stretched skin because I've been so fat for so long. Probably my fucking insides are disgusting. But it's also, you can't experience high school. You can't enjoy high school. And yes, I know not everybody enjoys sports. It's fine. But I did. But I was too lazy, I want to say, to commit to changing so I could be better at what I did, what I enjoyed. It doesn't matter if you enjoy sports or if you enjoy band. If you can't breathe while you're in high school, if your lungs can't hold that capacity to actually play an instrument, unless you're playing like the drums or, something like that, something where you're not using your breath, you can't play the sections you're supposed to play. Sorry, I got hair on me. Sections you're supposed to play without taking an extra breath, which messes up the music completely. Believe me, I know. I used to play flute, and ugh, it was horrible. I don't want to discourage anybody from accepting who they are, for not getting there. If I had adjusted myself when I was younger, if I had learned proper a proper relationship with food, I guess. I'm not sure what it was I wanted to say about that. But if I understood what I wanted, if I understood my connection with food, if I understood the fact that I was killing myself as a kid. Yes, I'm older now and I've still been killing myself for years. My brain finally decided to go, oh, hey, by the way, you're dumb. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm dumb. But it's something that needs focused on, not played off as, oh, it's fine. Be fat. You're perfectly fine. You're not fine. You're not fine. You're not healthy. Teen Vogue, you are literally talking to children who sit there and idolize people because they're celebrities. I I could just be angry and yelling, and I just don't want to. But Teen Vogue, you're killing kids with these stories. I know you're doing it for the money. We all know you're doing it for the money. That's the only reason you got Tess Holiday. I mean, the girl can't even walk straight. Go ahead. Come at me. I don't care. Fight me. Tess is an ass. She sits there and says, health at every size. Fuck your beauty. F your beauty standards. Sorry. Whatever. F your beauty standards. But the fact is, she's working out. She matches beauty standards except her weight. She wears makeup. She buys fancy dresses. She gets all pretty. You want to say F your beauty standards? Bitch, go outside without no makeup on. Wear your sleazy ass sweatshirt and your sleazy ass sweatpants. There you go. F your beauty standards. You want to strut around like that? Perfectly fine. You want to strut around in pretty dresses or fancy clothes, or you want to be dressed up, or you want to even look just nice? Fine with you. I look like a slob because I'm lazy. There's no other reason. I'm just fucking lazy. Everyone's on Blue Moon. I'll put on makeup, but no, I'm just lazy. That's one thing I'm trying to break with it. But anyways, it's just sorry guys, I had to stop for a minute. I was just getting really pissed off. So anyways, basically in conclusion, being fat as a child, being obese as a child is not good. You need to have structure. You need to find out properly how to eat, how to understand your food, and know the nutritions and stuff like that. It needs to be taught in school, and we can't just be accepting childhood obesity. Just because you want to be fat, yes, I'm talking to you, Tess. Don't, you can at me all you want. I don't care. Have a hissy fit. You already blocked me on everything else because I asked you questions. I don't care anymore. I literally can't take you endangering children's lives, their health and their lives, to push your narrative that being fat, being obese is healthy. It's not. Teen Vogue, shame on you.